He came up to the window in the mist, as I'd seen him often before. But he was solid then, not a ghost. And his eyes were fierce, like a man's when angry. He was laughing when he turned to look back over the belt of trees, glinting in the moonlight, to where the dogs were barking. Then he began promising me things, not in words, but by doing them. Have you seen that awful den of hellish infamy, with the very moonlight alive with grisly shapes, and every speck of dust that whirls in the wind, a devouring monster in embryo? Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make.
No.
Hey, we're live. I switched over.
I don't think
we are live.
I don't think spells stack in general.
We were just having a conversation, but I'm just trying to get Roll20 working. But we're playing Curse of Strahd tonight. It's me, Vampire Logan, and DM the Count is getting ready to run. So
you bet. Let's do flashback.
I'll get
not necessarily flashback. Let's do what happened last time. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Recap.
The recap. There we go. There was an R word there.
Can we see the map?
Yeah, sure.
That normally helps me jog my memory.
We did. We finished well, we kind of finished the
oh right, you
temple, right?
almost got yeeted by 2 vampire spawn. That was fun.
Yeah, I kind of hogged the session a little bit.
Okay, where did that begin? Why did we begin at the eating? Okay, we started in the treasure room.
Yeah, in the treasure room. Except I was trying to go. I was trying to go to where follow those 2 vampires that escaped, and
they were fleeing.
They were fleeing, and I followed them, and they didn't go into the room with Irina, so I kept following them. And then you guys were looting.
Yeah.
I expressed some concern. I expressed some concern about Shabaka's well-being, but
you guys are like, it's cold out there.
They also didn't have tracks to follow.
Yeah.
We had no tracks to follow, and
blizzard.
We can't turn into animals that.
Oh yeah, it was fine as a snowy owl.
Yeah.
Right. It was a weird thing because he left as an owl, and then as soon as he got outside, he turned into a big fuck off deer. And then as soon as he got to the vampire spawn and started to attack them as a big fuck off deer, he decides, no, I don't want to be a deer anymore. And then he turns into like a different animal.
Dinosaur.
No, it was something before the dinosaur.
No, I had only 2 uses of wild shape, so I was in the snowy owl, and then I went to the
the giant elk.
The giant elk, and then I charged them, and then it kind of wasn't really doing enough damage, and also couldn't be wholly damaged. So then I changed back, and I was trying to burn them with the moonbeam, but that was also taking too long. I was taking too much damage.
Right, that's
so then I cast polymorph to turn myself into a giant T-Rex. But that all happened after you guys did a bunch of stuff in that room.
You ended up casting like 3 different high-level concentration spells just to end them literally the next turn. Like you cast Spike Growth, and then you went, no.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
You Moonbeam.
It
wasn't really working. Really need a party around them to exploit them.
Yeah, it wasn't really working for me.
The dinosaur was good and could have worked. It would have come down. It all would have come down to 1 concentration roll.
Yeah.
And if you succeeded in the concentration roll, you'd win the fight.
And if
you lost the concentration roll,
I would have died.
You'd lose the fight. Yeah.
Didn't they get away anyway? Like they.
Well, that's the thing. I moved away as the dinosaur for 1 round, and then I was 60 feet away, and I was going to charge back at them, but then I couldn't see them because of the snow.
And then you were dinosaur brain and couldn't track them either.
Can't find. Then I charged back to the Ember Temple because I couldn't find them. Yeah, that was
and back in the Ember Temple. Some stuff happened.
Yeah, didn't you guys fight the Amber Golem?
We did do that.
We
did do that. It
I
didn't
don't
last
remember.
very long.
That was one time. Yeah, we
was
kind of
only
kicked its
one.
ass.
Sorry, I will.
And we found like a lot of treasure, so that was cool.
And then you got the passwords to the remaining.
Oh, we opened every other door.
Yep.
We explored the entire map. It was very sad.
Yeah. I stole part of a bed.
But yeah, we talked to.
And Cora has 15 copies of Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites.
Yeah. And we talked to Exithanter the friendly. We talked to Exithanter the friendly lich, and he told us he's the one who told us the passwords.
4. I at least took 4 copies, enough for a mediocre book club.
And he was fine with you taking those too, I think. Oh, and all the treasure, he didn't care about it. That's why it was piled there.
No, he said the golems just collected it.
I would love to take a chunk of this treasure, but we have to figure out how to transport it.
Some of it's not heavy.
I thought we solved that.
There's a lot of treasure there, so a lot of it is heavy.
Yeah, the gemstones aren't. The rapier isn't.
Yeah.
I think we should leave the copper. But we should.
The 10 pieces of jewelry.
I just took a quick look. I was gonna say there was 50 gold piece gemstones we could take.
I made a list of the ones that I thought we could carry.
Yeah, that's what I did. 12 set of copper chalices, gilded skull with red garnets.
Yeah.
If we wanted to pack it all, 9,000 silver pieces, just because silver is such a rarity here. A bronze crown with a tiny gem.
Yeah, don't bring that back to Zuleika.
Yeah, right? 9,000 silver is like 9,000 silver is like what, 90 pounds?
Heavy.
It's heavy.
It's 50
100
per pound.
100 coins a pound?
I guess we don't need anything coated
it's 50
with
per
silver
pound.
anymore.
Yeah, that's like 90 silver weapons.
Yeah.
Right?
It sounds
we can arm the villagers.
Like you can literally pour a silver circle around a house and keep like I don't know, werewolves out or something, maybe.
Yeah. Silver doors, silver door frames.
Where's Zulenka? What about our lesbian werewolf friend? Leave her alone.
We have to save her wife.
Oh yeah.
But she wants to help you when it comes time to go to the castle. She was the prophesied guide in in the reading.
We gotta remember to do that.
She wants to help. She wants to rescue her wife herself.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll for that.
Yeah. I'm chill
with
with
that.
it.
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
And you guys have all returned to the room, the lecture hall with Irina and Vilnius. And I believe the plan is to have one more long rest here before departing tomorrow morning. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yes.
And we're level 9.
And we're level 9.
And you're level 9.
Mildly stronger.
When you get back to the room, actually, Irina is there. She's got her rapier out, and she's been. You can see that the wooden benches in this place, have been dinged up as she's been practicing against them.
Has she leveled up too?
I mean, I don't know how you'd find that out, but you could ask.
Well, I mean.
Hey, Irina, have you? Excuse me?
Hey, we all leveled up, did you?
Yeah. What happened in here?
I've been rehearsing the moves that the hunters taught me when I was hiding in the church.
It's a very good idea.
Cool.
Yeah, well, one can't be too careful in this.
Okay, so the word you're definitely looking for is practicing, not rehearsing.
Yeah.
Not a play.
Sorry, old habits die hard.
Oh, she was a theater kid? That tracks.
They actually have theater kids in Barovia.
You don't need to. You don't
I was
need
the daughter of the burgomaster. We were expected to perform on occasion. For official events, I'd have to say some words, and we did refer to them as rehearsing. I wouldn't call any of it theater so much, but
I'm just imagining
like in public.
You can be a theater kid no matter what. It's built in.
I'm just imagining there's like only tragedies and no like comedies.
I could the Valaki one would be the worst. Like anything done in Valaki would be the worst. Cheesy.
Oh yeah,
good.
There's no negatives.
They have rom-coms only.
Barovia
Take me to
is
the theater,
bummers.
Alan.
Yep.
But Barovia is only bummers.
Only bummers. No.
Yep. But she sheathes her sword. I gather everything has gone well then? And Vilnius turns his attention to you.
How did they react to fucking Casimir?
Yeah, he double takes, and you're all just like kind of chilling by this corpse, right? And he's walking in and he's talking, and he's like doing the normal banter thing as you're coming in, and everyone's like, "Oh, can you let's get some stuff for the fire and let's see what we can find here. You got some good berries? The casual conversation that happens every time you come back here that we don't necessarily role play out. He's contributing to that conversation, and everybody's kind of accepting it at this point. And so Vilnius is also
it's dead ass not the weirdest thing.
Yeah, really.
Orange whip, 3 orange whips.
He's arguably in worse shape. Like Vilnius is still charred from his run-in with the flame skulls,
and he's kind of droopy, right?
He's not droopy. Vilnius isn't. Casimir looks like a full-on corpse. But Vilnius just looks burned up. He's got like a bald patch where his hair was singed away, and
only you are droopy.
We make a fine group.
Yep.
Where is my...
And yes, it says, did you find Jakarian's spellbook and his staff?
About the spellbook.
Yeah, did we?
I'm fairly certain it was burnt by a trap that went off by the... What would you call them? Natives?
Hey, what happened to
that? I thought it was
It did leave him fighting the flame skulls.
Didn't one of those guys live?
That would make more sense.
Yeah, one of them lived. We kind of just left him.
So, did he just leave?
I don't know.
Who's that? One of the barbarians.
The barbarian.
Oh, that's not the guys he was with, right?
No.
No.
Okay. He was one floor up in the room with the flame skulls. You can see him on the map there. He's drawn in.
Actually,
we did find a staff though.
This guy?
He was in the room with the barbarian on the other side of the door.
Yeah,
right?
this was where the barbarians died, right?
No, the barbarians died downstairs in that location.
Oh, okay.
If you look in the bottom map, you can see their bodies
there.
there's
like the big... That was the trap that they all died in, and they broke the door. This guy fought the flame.
This guy's still alive. But they don't know each other.
One of those guys, if you
don't know
go
where
by
he
there, he's not there. Yeah. It's been like 2 days since you've seen him.
Oh, yeah.
He's not just hanging out in that 15-foot box.
He's still there. But on the map, he's still there.
He's probably singing songs to...
Sing me a song, the piano man.
Yep, and he just vanished from the map.
What? Oh.
He suddenly had the eye of the dungeon master, and now he's gone. Yep.
Is that like the eye of Sauron?
Yes, I've turned it on him, and now he vanished.
We have to worry about more than just Vilnius.
So, so the spellbook was burned. Makes sense. Fool of a wizard. Don't know why I followed him here. He's a lousy leader.
That'll lead you.
I wouldn't follow.
I have a solution, though, if you're interested. Because I am quite... You promised something about that necklace, and it's quite pretty.
Yes, well, what about the staff?
We found that, but there is well, and she kind of like Exathanter's library. He's able to do any spells. He might be able to learn some there if he's willing.
I'm not. No, I'm so out of here. I'm not dealing with a lich.
He's quite kind.
We already dealt with him. He's quite friendly.
Yeah, no problem. He's great.
He's so friendly.
That's exactly the kind of thing that Jakarian would say. And he'd get in and it would all go wrong. Screw you. I don't want your advice. I just want the staff, and you can have the necklace and let me go.
Listen,
Did we detect magic on the staff?
You should hang around with the lich, but I don't. He is very nice. I think he deserves us to defend him in this.
Did we detect magic on the staff?
Extremely senile.
How dare you malign his precious character?
That's great. He says, like, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you've made a friend.
I'm not trying to talk you into it. I don't care.
But I'm not here to make friends.
Let's make this clear. I don't care what you do. I'm not trying to convince you of anything.
I mean, he gave us access to his whole library of spells, and none of us are
I don't think
wizards,
he's
so
that...
it was useless to us.
Right, I don't think he's that concerned with that anymore. What is that staff you grabbed, Shabaka? Are you willing to part with it?
Did we check it for magic?
You did detect magic. It is magical. You might even know what it is. I can't remember now. It's not written down. You probably
does anyone
don't
have it written down?
I don't think any of us.
We don't know.
Yeah,
unless someone attuned to it, we probably don't know if it's in a
Shabaka. Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that could have was Shabaka. He was the one who had it.
Yeah, I don't see it on my list.
It's sort of an identify spell that I don't believe that you do know what it is. You know it's magical.
We don't have any smart people in ours.
We might be willing to escort him to the library in exchange for, he gets spells and we get,
He does not want
money.
to go there.
No, he doesn't
want to. Let this man leave.
I want to take exactly 40 steps in this Amber Temple again, and I want them to be the 40 steps that take me to the exit.
When I did the detect magic, what school did it say?
Research, that's what it said.
There's a bard named Leonard that only needs 3 steps to get out. In his song, at least.
3 steps towards the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Leonard?
Leonard Skinner.
If we gave him those 3 steps, we'd probably not see him no more.
I'm going to say... Oh, wait.
I think this is like old people stuff. I don't know.
You've never heard the song "Give Me 3 Steps"?
Give me 3 steps towards the door.
I mean, I probably have, just not off the top of my head.
Mostly evocation with a little conjuration on the side.
Pretty good. Possibly.
Conjuration is the one that you make stuff.
Yes.
And conflagration is where you destroy stuff.
But evocation and conjuration means it's probably like a pretty powerful staff.
He holds his hand out to you. He's got his necklace in one hand. We had a deal, he says, and he holds his hand out to you.
Gimme.
What was the deal?
You'd give me the spell book and the staff, and I'd give you the necklace as a reward. The necklace is also magical. You do know that as well.
I look to the rest of the party and shrug.
The necklace is quite pretty. I don't think any of us will use such a staff.
Also, we literally promised him we would give it to him.
I don't remember doing that, but if you guys say we did, then here you go.
He takes it. He holds out the necklace for who wants it.
Or it just shuffles up.
Wants it.
Is that jewelry?
It's pretty.
Yep, it's jewelry.
What school does that?
Jewelry is pretty.
What school does that radiate?
That's another good question.
Necromancy.
I bet it's evocation.
Please. Please.
Evocation. There's a little. You think there's a symbol written out, and you might have to squint to read it though.
Fireball.
Do you know what this necklace does?
No idea. Found it here.
Oh.
Before the mishap, he says.
No idea at all. You've had all this time to look at it and cuddle it and say things to it.
He has a lot more things to be worried about, like his master being absolutely fried.
Can you cast
transmutation?
Can you cast spells? Can you cast identify?
Let us just discover it by ourselves.
Admitted, yeah. So he knows what the staff is because it's his master's staff, so he doesn't need to cast identify in it. But he's also not volunteering that information.
I was more asking about the necklace.
The necklace.
Right.
Well, Cora has this necklace. She's looking at it. What does it look like?
He does not have. Before. He does not have identify.
Okay.
What's this thing look like?
It looks like.
What if it's actually a really ugly necklace and Cora's been
out? Oh, imagine I said all of this and it's ugly.
Yeah, it's like
it's an amulet shaped like an upside down V.
Form.
No, that's pretty cool.
Of exquisite design.
Yay! Pretty.
It looks really fancy, actually.
Okay.
Fancier than pretty much anything in that pile of treasure.
Okay. Fancy up arrow necklace.
Yeah, or an A without the crossbar.
Or down, right.
Actually, that was very helpful. That really helped me visualize it because I couldn't figure it out.
Well, Cora will take it to the side and sort of try to look at it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on if we're trying to leave almost immediately, we'll be looking at it.
We're taking a rest.
I think we're sleeping, right?
Oh, are we?
Yeah,
we're gonna rest here.
Yeah, that was our plan. Was to take one last rest and then.
While we rest, are we? You can do like reading and stuff while you're resting, right? Or is that only for short rests?
No, you can. You don't have to sleep your whole long rest. There's a number of things you can do during it.
Because I want
you can take a watch. You can do stuff like that.
I want to start on the Tome of Understanding.
Okay.
Will you be able to finish it in time? Don't you have to do it in a certain time frame?
It's 6 days.
Understand it first.
And I need 48 hours over a period of 6 days.
48 hours over a period of 6 days. That's feasible. Yeah, I mean, yes, actually, because you guys took a long rest only a couple hours ago. Like, the reason you guys are here, not because it's nighttime, it's because you're out of spell slots, and you want to be ready for the voyage home.
Mm-hmm.
So you can probably get 10 to 12 hours today.
So we're just kind of chilling
against the manual.
Cool.
Yep. You're gonna have to chill because you're not tired yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and if we can get maybe some time on the way to traveling, like maybe we'll travel by cart, and I can do it while we're riding the cart.
Or use the chariot.
Since you guys probably don't want me to transport you anymore.
Yeah, Cora's still not convinced.
Yeah,
we
I
are
understand.
In the mountains, which does make we don't have the cart. Remember, we did come here
without
via eagle.
Yep.
And I regretted it immensely.
Yeah, we got most of the way here.
I didn't appreciate being attacked by the larger eagle.
Oh, that was before when we came up to the Amber Temple. There was. What did we do? We flew up
against that thing. That thing rocked.
Oh no, we walked around. That's right. We walked around.
You just say that it rocked.
It rocked.
It was a rock.
Somebody caught it.
It rocked.
Not you.
All right,
I'm listening with my elven ears.
So yeah, I'll get started on that tome, and hopefully by the time we get to the castle, it'll be done. I mean,
okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do during this? I mean, there's basically any number of short rests and a long rest before you head out. We're gonna go over pretty quick. But does anybody have anything else they want to do during rest time?
Did you say? Did you say we did a long rest before? Could I have retroactively done some reading on the book then?
Yeah, I'll give you 6.
6? Cool. Yep. All right, I'm gonna keep.
So you're gonna record the hours there, okay?
So thanks. 6 plus how much for this?
12.
Rest? 6 and 12. 18. Not bad.
The only thing that Cora will definitely be doing is going through the treasure to see what's all viable to carry in lighter pack. So of course you have the gemstones, the rapier, her hawk heads or eagle bed frame thingamabobbies she took. I don't know, the bronze crown. Like, these are all very pretty things. And so Cora, you know how like you sort Skittles by the colors? She's gonna be sorting by what she thinks is the prettiest. What's the That's what she'll be doing.
Will be standing there, and anytime that Cora asks her to pick something up to see how heavy it is, she just picks it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of the piles was I believe 250 iron bars weighing 2.5 tons. So
heavy.
Yeah, that one's a bit well, I guess they're individual bars that are only 10 pounds each, but
there's a little bit of competition to see how many that Fallon can hold before she collapses under the strain.
If we take that stuff in, like, if we have some kind of bags or like containers to put it in, we could put a lot more onto me. If I can just go into like a giant elk form, I could carry.
So there was a chariot there, a full-size chariot that you could load up with stuff.
Which is
That's probably really what the strategy was.
Yeah, and I could pull that.
Yeah.
And then we're not risking like falling, etc. The only thing is,
does anybody have anything they want to attune to while we're here?
Cora's definitely going to attune to that. When she's finished sorting, she'll attune to or what I assume might be attuning, or at least figure out what the heck that thing is, the necklace.
Okay. And yeah, you can attune to it, and then yeah, you do attune to it, and you hear like a crash that kind of comes from outside the room. Sounds like it's coming from downstairs, and you realize you know what this is. This is the construct that you guys met downstairs in one of those bedrooms. And it was just standing there doing nothing. This is the control amulet for that construct.
Nice.
Where?
Pretty cool.
Cool.
Where?
It was down in, I believe, this room here. If you see where the
The one
ping
that
is.
On the lower map.
Yeah, it was next to where the bed was. It was just kind of
We
chilling,
just left
doing
it
nothing.
there. Yeah, we left it there.
Yeah, you opened the door. It did nothing. You walked away.
Nice.
I think Cora was very tempted to see if Fallon could pick it up, but she went.
So
yeah, it was pretty big.
Does it take a bonus action to control the thing?
The description at the time was standing in the center of the room, its head scraping the 10-foot high ceiling is a vaguely man-shaped construct made of dark wood and riveted iron. Its helmed head stares blindly in your direction. Cobwebs stretch from this terrible artifice to the wrecked furniture that surrounds it. So yeah, now it's moving to come up and join you in
we just hear a horrid clashing, breaking,
clang,
things.
clang,
It's hitting its head at every doorway. Thunk.
I'm coming,
Yeah,
master.
it can duck under doorways. Yeah.
So does Cora know this instinctually, or is there just like oh crap, what's that? I did this, I know I connected to it, and suddenly I hear bad noises.
Yeah, you get the benefits of attuning, and then
you
this
can probably
guy
like
actually
feel
can't
it.
come in, but he hangs out outside the door.
Oh my gosh, what a little guy! What a big guy!
Who's your
Got
new
a
friend?
friend.
He's got some hit points too.
I want to
You
decorate
got
him
a
so bad.
sturdy friend.
Fallon, we should go get some of the extra jewelry and decorate him.
He can
Oh,
carry
hey,
stuff.
he can probably carry a lot.
It's like a
He's
walking
probably pretty
Christmas
strong.
tree. Walking Christmas
Cora,
tree or a
Let's see how many iron
maypole.
bars he can carry.
Cora
Fallon feels very
gestures.
threatened.
Yeah, Cora gestures for it to lower its head.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you've got basic full control of this thing. It's nonverbal, but
She'll
you
put
say.
she'll put the
Fedora or
bronze
something like
crown on its helmet.
Hey, I got a gold holy symbol. It could be like, bling. You can put it on him.
Yeah, I think this thing's gonna be blinged out pretty good. When it stands up, it seems to stand taller than the crown. It looks more regal now.
I'll have to come up with a name.
Oh, one of the treasures that I saw that we had, I would like to have. It's the dragon statue thingy.
Dragon statue?
Or,
what do you mean?
Was it like a
skull.
staff?
Oh, the skull.
No.
It's a decorated in this
tiny gem or tiny gem-eyed dragon for spot. It's a bronze crown with tiny gem-eyed dragon.
I was gonna say it was a
I'm
crown.
sorry to say, Shabaka, but that's currently on the head of my new friend.
It would be really useful if I could have that because one of my spells requires that as a spell component.
What?
That's ridiculously
so
specific. Wow.
No, right?
Would you let him wear it for at least a day? He just got
I don't need it right now. I can't even cast that spell today, so. Oh yeah, I could take
looking at this going on, and he stands up suddenly and he goes, "Nope, nope, nope, nope. I've got all my spell slots. Screw you guys. I'm out of here."
Have fun out in the storm.
Thank you.
Also, we're waiting
move that thing
for
out of the way of the door, please.
Please
I'm
move.
Yeah. he just marches out. You see, he gets through the doors to the south of the hallway. He moves through the other doors into the common room, and you're nope, it's okay. I'm okay. It wasn't anything. See you.
Is he okay?
I got startled. I'm okay. I'm going.
Right.
Thank you for the staff. You hear from a little further away.
Don't die.
And you don't see him again for the foreseeable future.
I hope he survives.
Well, he's about to walk out into a snowstorm, so
I feel kind of bad. I feel like he should have just come with us, but
well, yes,
whatever.
he should have, but he's made his decision.
That's true. I hope that
we can't carry every lost stray.
Yeah.
We'll find his stuff eventually.
Irina says, "I don't think he would have been there for an assault on the castle, if that's what you're thinking."
Oh.
Definitely not.
I don't feel like he was the kind.
I think it was more of we were hoping to get him back to some form of civilization without dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking anyway.
But he made his choice.
Yeah, eventually we'll find a caster sickle out there in the frozen wastes.
Irina nods and says somewhat pointedly, "Yes, we have to respect their decision."
Yeah, I mean we did do that with you, so and that worked out, so I guess that's true.
I mean, even though she was influenced by other
yeah, but it all turned out fine in the end, just like my my own experience of getting rid of that curse.
Should you respect somebody's decision if it will literally kill them?
I mean, you guys did that with me.
They make it of their own free will, yes.
She droops her head and says, "Everything in this land kills us."
Yeah, she's totally right.
For letting me make the decisions I made, but I have another decision, and I don't think you're going to like it.
Please, tell us.
I want to come to the castle.
Oh.
I want to
For what
fight.
purpose?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You realize
Fight
he will
Strahd.
you're just walking to his home. He will trap you. You will feel, I don't know what you will feel.
Although he has
You-
mentioned that he wouldn't hurt her.
You've fought him. Nobody's come as close as you.
Yeah, we did kick the shit out of him while he was busy
your best
attacking
chance.
Van Richten. It was pretty dope.
Your best chance is with us, but I mean, do you, have you, like when you were in that other place, sorry, when you were in that other place, did you feel like you were this person that he thinks you are? Like reincarnated or something?
It's possible. I don't know what she felt like. It's a credible story. I had thoughts and memories that weren't from my life.
I mean, from my druid training, I do know that there is such a thing as reincarnation, so it is possible.
It is. But this is... If you fail, I can't just go back to before. Would others join us?
We have some allies now.
Yes.
Did we actually ask the Lich if he would join us?
No.
He said he would stay out of it as far as I know.
Stay out of it, okay.
Yeah.
Which is as good as saying he'll join us, because otherwise he would probably
be
come
on
in
Strahd's
Strahd's
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he stays out of it, yeah.
We don't have to fight the Lich, and that was a pretty big win.
I totally thought we would have to fight a Lich when we got here.
Oh, for sure. I'm really glad we didn't.
What about Mordenkainen?
Yeah, I thought he said he was going to do something to help, didn't he?
He was interested in getting back his spell book.
Which Strahd has, so sort of.
But, again, he said he would do it in the time that we would be here. So he could be done already, and we wouldn't know.
Like Van Richten, he kind of indicated that he was in the mood to go lick his wounds and come back more prepared.
God, all these bitches are such cowards.
We can convince him that he's with us, would be more prepared.
Did we have any way to contact either of those two?
No.
Okay, last time Van Richten
walked out through the mist.
Yeah, he left the whole land.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about Van Richten.
Yeah, I think you're ready to have some words with him.
Irina, let's be back on the subject. If you want to go, I want you to be prepared for anything. And by that, I mean you should be trained by someone.
I've been practicing. The hunters recovering in the church taught me a great deal about how to use this, he says, indicating her rapier.
And suddenly a training montage appears.
I was about to say, I want to help
the best.
Train.
You're the best.
Yes. I think the person that could best help you today is Fallon. She can tell how far you've come and how prepared you might be. I don't want to lose another friend.
I taught a kid how to use a knife.
Mm-hmm. I won't be able to beat Fallon. I know that. No.
Just to see how much you can do.
Fallon looks very proud of herself.
Accurately.
Do you have any magical powers?
Didn't really have anyone to teach me those.
And I can't exactly get you a conscious sword unless Fallon is willing to give up hers, and I doubt it.
No. We've grown attached.
I mean,
she does, and she does the thing where she like raises her rapier in front of her eyes, like a fencing salute.
Does she she has armor, right? What kind of armor does she wear? Is it like metal or?
Is metal.
Okay.
Is breastplate actually.
Okay, so this item wouldn't help her very much then. I have the bracers as defense, but it's only for people who don't wear any armor or shields.
Yep. So she's willing to fence with you.
Hell yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so you guys, I presume, I'm not going to roll it, but like, if you guys proceed, I assume you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Cora make sure that Fallon uses the fancy pink rapier because she thinks it's funny and cute, and she wants to see how Fallon does with it.
You got to compare equal arms here as
well.
Yeah.
Equal arms.
Fallon
Can't use like
rapier.
a lightsaber against her and call it sparring.
Well, I wasn't gonna do that anyway. Sasha has a rapier, so she would have probably tried to use that, and then Cora was like, no.
No. Please use the pink glass one. It's adorable.
Which Fallon makes a face, not because of the pink or the glass. It's just she doesn't like the balance is wrong for her.
Can you use a rapier with strength, or is it only dex?
Yeah.
It's dex. Why?
Okay.
No, it's finesse. You can use it with either.
It's finesse.
You can use it with either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just this is suspicious. Why?
Just curious, because it'd be the effect of like the Inigo Montoya and fencing with the wrong hand, right? So
I'm not left-handed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fighting with my dexterity.
Neither am I.
I didn't realize how suspicious. Why? I got scared for some reason. You asked that, and I was like,
"Oh,
what do you mean? What do you mean?"
She's still not gonna beat you, but she's got has the equivalent of a 6th level spell slot. Character build. Yep.
Oh,
that's pretty solid.
That's pretty. I was expecting lower.
That's the amount that I have in my Rangers class.
Yeah, so she's solid. She's got some hit points, and she gets some hits, and she attacks twice per round. So
that feels so good that she has hit points now because she did not before, and it was terrifying. Shout out to when she only had 14 hit points.
Yep. You guys haven't fought with her for a while.
No, I'm super glad.
Also, that it might be helpful for now on, if you have the time, that Fallon and you she could teach you some more. Maybe you could become even better by the time we get there.
Oh, I mean, Fallon definitely shows her some, like fixes her stance and her grip.
I would.
Shall we do a test duel?
So they move them. What was that?
We already have.
It gets more than one person.
What?
Oh yeah, I want her to face Sasha too, because I want to be able to observe her without thinking about my own fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha also uses a rapier, so it's the three of us.
Yeah, I'll go rapier and shield.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we have?
So
I'll let her use my shield if she doesn't have her own.
You guys have a good spar, and you believe that though weaker than you, she's not a total liability for the group. That she could contribute in a fight. A fight with her in it, you guys are more likely to survive than a fight without her.
I love that for her. Good for her.
That sounds good.
I just imagine it's like so Fallon and Irina duel, and then Irina duels Sasha, and then Sasha and Fallon duel to kind of show her what's going on, and we're just having a fucking good time.
All while Shabaka's trying to cram in the corner.
I'm trying to study. It's
you're
not
gonna have
my
PTSD
forte.
and like you're gonna wake up years from now dreaming that you're still studying that book.
Did we get didn't we get some extra weapons, like magic weapons?
Did we?
I thought we had extra ones.
Yeah.
We had like an extra
Where?
+1
Sasha
rapier.
has-
Oh, Sasha.
Sasha has in his possession a moon-touched rapier, a +1 rapier, and a +1 hand axe.
He does.
So maybe the
That's a good
moon
haul.
touch one could go to her, if you don't mind.
What kind of weapon
that's fine.
does she bear? A normal
Regular ass rapier.
one?
Oh, here, definitely take
she's
this.
gonna get one
Take
of
the
those
moon-touched
magic ones,
rapier.
yeah.
That's nice.
Yes.
Do you need to tune to it to make it glow?
No, you do not.
Okay.
It's like
yeah,
a common magic
glows
item.
in her hand, and it's like, wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm going to take it off of my inventory.
I guess I have to write it on mine. Okay.
Didn't expect us to suit her up.
Should have. I should have expected that, actually.
Oh, I also have a rock foot
Yeah, I
hat.
mean, we did give like a 9-year-old a knife.
Yeah. We were prone to do things like that.
I made a hat out of a rock foot.
Oh yeah, we
I
did
made-
that. You and I both made rock hats.
Yeah,
Hat
it
block,
didn't
that's what I
have
was-
to extract
Rock-
the claws, so we're just made of a hat out of it.
Rock foot
Sixth level
hats.
stat block is what I was looking for, not spell block. Or spell slot.
That makes
Stat
sense.
block, yeah. It started with S.
Do you mean 6th level stat block or CR6?
6th level, not CR.
Okay, because I was terrified for a second. I'm like, damn, she powerful.
Yeah, CR6 is way.
Way too high.
I think I might lose that battle. That duel,
Yeah.
she was CR6. Ah.
You'd have to roll that for sure, yeah, to get the win. But you
Man.
don't, because that's not what it is. Okay. And that I believe is all the things we've declared that we're gonna do before the long rest. Anybody have anything else last minute? Going once?
Nope.
As far as I know, no. Although Cora is just gonna be chilling with her buddy, trying to figure out if he's damaged at all. Like, does he need anything?
He's not quiet. Like most of he's been in one place for a long time. A lot of the iron is not particularly well oiled after this amount of time. So no overt damage, but he's squeaky.
Is there anything that she can do over the long rest to help him?
Unless you have some kind of armor or tool, then probably he's gonna need to visit a smith to do anything like that.
Okay.
I have an
Reasonable.
oil flask. I do have an oil flask.
That okay. I'd allow that. That's quite specific.
What are we trying to do?
I opened my inventory to see if I had oil. Why the fuck do I have 5 flasks of alchemist's fire?
I have alchemist fire too.
We got that from somewhere.
Esmeralda's wagon full of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Here, have a flask of oil for your friend.
Yeah,
Thank
that was like
you.
a 5d10 AoE to trigger that trap because so much alchemist fire in there, and you could not take 5d10 at that level.
No.
I know next to nothing about equipment maintenance, let alone something as magnificent as this. But
Well, if it's anything like a lock, I can possibly figure it out because I know how to work my way around locks.
I don't think we even know anyone that can create armor here, do we?
Well, you're just oiling him up. It's not.
Well,
You
yes.
got something silver.
It squeaks there. So let's.
Wait,
Anyone who has
put oil in places where he squeaks.
anyone who owns armor could probably help her.
Do you guys need more oil?
I own armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ramsey's is
No,
probably a pretty good. He
sufficient
probably
oil.
oils up his armor and stuff. So
No. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So anyone with heavy armor proficiency can do this.
Okay, I would do it.
She does not.
I have a hammer.
what? Cool.
Put it away, boy.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I was reading.
He's not squeaking anymore.
What is it, by the way? I don't know.
It is a shield guardian.
Oh.
Okay, do I need to add something to my character sheet? Like, I don't.
You can just say control amulet for Shield Guardian.
Okay.
It's gonna be
control amulet. Amulet. Shield Guardian amulet?
That's correct.
Equipment. Okay. Added. Thank you.
I shall hand you a flask of oil. Here you go.
Its speed is 30, so it's not gonna.
I'm putting a
Help
link.
pack pacing.
That's
I'm
nice.
putting a link in Discord to the stat.
Oh, thank you.
I actually love this image of Sasha, Irina, and Fallon kind of like
Sparring?
dueling and sparring and doing all this stuff. And Chewbacca sitting there reading his little book, and Ramsey's helping Cora clean her new.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Aww.
And Casimir looking like a corpse.
With the book be right side up.
Like a corpse.
Yeah,
With
it's
the
like
book be right side up for Chewbacca.
It's the first like
Yeah.
ground time day.
Oh, I have to start over.
No. He's like, no, don't flip the page. I'm not done.
Yeah, Ramsey's just trying to look over my shoulder.
Yeah.
No,
So
Ramsey's busy.
yeah, so one of the things you know about the Shield Guardian,
Spell storing.
yeah. So if it's standing beside you, it can use its reaction to increase your armor class by 2.
What?
Cool.
It shields you from attacks.
Oh my god, it has regeneration.
Oh, I didn't even look at the spell.
Oh, this thing is
the stat
dope.
block.
Holy
It's
crap.
freaking incredible.
This
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
multi-attack has two
What is
fist
this, my
attacks.
boy? He's spell storing? Wait a second.
Yeah, you're gonna want to read that.
I got an idea and you won't like it.
Oh man, you gotta stay near this guy. +2 AC.
I love him. I need to come up with a good name.
Wasn't it you who needed better AC too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My AC
perfect.
sucks.
That's awesome. Oh, and look at it, hit points, 142.
Yeah,
Hit points
is
I'm gonna ride on this guy's shoulders.
He's a
Garfield.
He's got the strength to carry you.
He's a chunky
my
boy.
gosh.
You know what?
I'm gonna be
I
the
think-
princess.
I think this was a good trade for that staff.
Yeah.
It was a staff of frost.
Actually,
It's
he
a good
should've-
staff, but yeah.
None of us could use it probably.
He should have
Actually,
just gone
it didn't
down
tune to
there
Druid
and
and Warlock.
controlled it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He didn't know what it did.
But
Oh, really?
this guy, I feel like this guy could really keep us alive.
Man, Frost would be so on brand for my character. But I'm
Also one of the
glad you
reasons
have your guy.
Yeah. While you had it, you were not taking any cold damage during your time outside.
Oh, it was the staff.
Well, you are also. I think you'd given
smelly
your
owl.
stuff to Irina actually.
I did,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, but you weren't taking anything as you were carrying the staff.
So now I'm like shivering while I'm reading this
Now you're
book.
cold. Yep. This
Why
room is not so bad.
Cold all of a
Okay.
sudden.
Okay. So yeah, and it's time to head out. What's the
All right.
plan for
So-
getting home?
We're gonna hook up the cart or the chariot to my elk form somehow. Tie it to my horns or something.
Or
Well,
the Shield
Hear me
Guardian.
out though, because now we have a shield guardian. Can he pull it?
Much
Oh,
slower. But yes.
Yeah, but Chewbacca can't carry us all.
well, we're just gonna ride, right? We're just gonna.
But it moves at 30, so you guys can all walk beside the Shield Guardian pulling the chariot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
I can't think of an ethnically Cora name. My brain just keeps wanting to call him Brutus. That's not it.
A2 Brute.
I know.
or Fastbender,
Don't turn on me.
Oh, Bender.
Bender. Kiss my shiny metal ass.
He's just giving me major Iron Giant vibes, and I'm
Oh yeah, totally.
here for
Yeah.
it.
Iron
Mhm.
Giant.
Did the Iron
Yeah.
Giant ever choose a name? Or
I
anything
don't
like
think he
that?
did.
No.
I'll come up with one. I'll find some.
Wonder
Okay.
what. Well,
So
did Howl's Moving Castle, the castle, actually have a name?
The only thing I know from that is Calcifer is the only name I know.
and turnip head.
So getting the chariot up 30 feet of stairs and another 10 feet of stairs is a challenge, especially the last 10 feet because they're kind of not much wider than the chariot is. It's like moving a couch upstairs.
How did it get down?
Gravity.
Yeah, it's actually easier to move something like this down than up. So,
thump, thump, thump.
Having done a similar move recently,
they had amber golems.
We could take our time.
Yeah. So you get it outside. And have you guys picked the treasure you want to load it up with?
I mean, I already have the list of what Cora was interested in, but if other people want it.
Does someone have the list that I can get?
It's you just go scroll up in Discord.
I was gonna say it should be in the Discord somewhere.
In the Strahd chat channel? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So
the child-sized sarcophagus is distressing, and I don't want it. It's probably heavy.
I don't want that. Also, it's just upsetting.
It's just a sarcophagus.
Cora doesn't want it because it's heavy, apparently. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Is it like
I said it's heavy and distressing.
Okay.
But we could put the coins in it is its value though. What? It could hold the coins so they don't fall out all over the place.
You would like to put coins in a sarcophagus.
We don't. Do you have a big enough box to hold all the coins?
There is other chests around.
Melt them down.
We don't need. We could use the chests that the vampire spawn were in.
Were they in chests?
They're also full of dirt.
Or boxes?
They were in boxes.
Great. Just remove the dirt from them.
They were broken.
I
think they were broken.
I could actually
came out.
A couple of them were opened manually. A couple of them did not.
Yeah, I tipped
one
over.
Burst from. I think 2 were opened manually, so those ones are still intact.
Is anyone a Path of the Sword warlock?
I am.
You could literally melt all the metal until it's one big chunk, attune to it as if it was your warlock weapon, and shunt it off the warlock space.
First of all,
that's going to take a long time.
Second of all, Samaya would be so insulted that I would choose something other than her, and it's just a worthless piece of metal.
What kind of empty bottles are the bottles? Are they just glass?
Yep.
I want to take 5 of those in my own pack.
Bottles.
Yeah.
You may have bottles.
I assume Cora's taking the dresses and gowns?
Yeah.
We're taking... So, I guess, basically, we're going to try to take, all of the easily portable stuff, the gemstones and whatnot that's worth money. And then try to get the silver, the EP, and the like the other silver, I guess. There's 2 piles of silver, I guess.
Yeah.
And then what does this say? 15 copper pieces in 15 iron pots. Does that mean it's just copper in a pot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the silver? Did anyone actually come up with a value for the rapier with the pink glass hilt?
No. We didn't come up with a value. It does have.
It could
It's
be
a
a
silver
fancy art
rapier.
piece. Yeah, it could be a fancy art piece or something weird.
If it's silver, that means it has to be at least 100 gold pieces, right? Or no?
Oh, and the 4 golden hawks.
Yeah. That sounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 4. My 4 golden hawks.
Feeling hawkish about this.
From the bed. And those were like 250 each, or was that 100 each? I don't remember.
Of course, if you get the chariot upstairs first.
Yeah, then we gotta
put all the coins in then you have to put the coins in the chariot.
That's gonna be awkward.
And then drag it with your elk.
An obsidian scepter with gold filigrees. Dope.
Do we think that all of those coins all the valuable coins are gonna fit in this, in the chests, in the cart?
I don't want to be too greedy. Let's just take what we need and leave. I don't want to waste time.
Well, no, we can. It won't take long to the coins into the chests if we go and get the chests. So I guess we'll just fill the 2 chests with. Huh?
That's over 5,000 coins loose. Do you know how long it would take to pick that up?
Well, let's get on
what's
it.
Entertaining? The thought of taking a barrel of silver coins and putting in a thing of alchemist fire right in the middle of it. It's a giant silver grenade.
Okay, but let's focus on what we can do. So first, we want to fill a chest with EP because that's not my.
Exactly.
Nothing like a big pile of low value coins to
EP's not low value. At least we want to take that.
Yeah,
it's
EP is half the value of gold.
What?
Take 5 as a souvenir if you want to have it.
My friend here sounds like he's having a heart attack.
Yeah.
What'd you say was?
Right? I basically said, what are you doing? I mean, let's think about this here. Where are we going next? We're going to trudge this through the snowy mountains on a chariot that will inevitably be slowed down, fall over, whatever, to get a handful of coins while we're on our way to Strahd's castle to fight the lord of this land to the death. And you're worried about carrying a handful of coins back with you.
Well,
leave it not a mere handful.
Here's the reason. I don't really care about the coins. I care about that we might be able to use the coins in the town to get anything that could help us for the battle.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to
He makes a solid point.
If we just grab like a fucking handful and shove it in your coin purse
that we can carry, it's all we need. The people of all the people of Barovia, they don't have anything that's going to help us against Strahd. We've already got those items. We know what those items are.
Well, we don't quite know what the richer people have other than Lady Vokta.
Oh. Yes. Do you really think that they're going to want to part with the only things that they may be able to use to protect them? Do you think Lady Vokta was happy that any of her stuff was taken? They're not going to part with it for gold. This is what's
she burned her house
saving their lives. Well, yes, but she had already lost her items. So
she wasn't. To be fair, though, she also wasn't using it to protect herself from Strahd. She was like down to clown with that guy.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I think taking all these coins is worthless. Take the gilded skull. Take the chalices. Take the stuff that's easy to carry. I'm sure in one of the bedrooms there's going to be a bed sheet. You could wrap it all up. You could have your iron giant carry it, and let's get on our way. Let's not worry about. We can always come back and get the money if it's that important later.
No, but the point is to get it now so we can use it to buy something that will help us.
Right. And also keep in mind the silver.
There's enough other valuables
alchemical
besides
use
coins to buy anything that's.
Oh my god! Can I just like grab as much silver as will fit in my fucking coin purse and get the hell out of here?
Right. Yep. So silver has an alchemical use, not just a monetary use.
That's what I was saying. Just like put that shit in there.
For expediency, Jesse, is it really that time consuming to go and get the chests and then bring them up and then put the coins in them?
Character time or player time? Because player time, it seems like the answer is yes.
Character time.
Character time? No, it's irrelevant how long it takes for your characters to do it.
Okay, then why don't we just do it then? Like, we'll put as much coin as we can fit in those 2 chests that are still intact, and then that's what we get away with. Then we put them in the cart.
As much coin as you can, and we won't specify how much at this point.
Starting with Electrum and then going to silver if there's enough room.
Right. So we start out with big ticket items specified in Fritter's last text, right? That lists the treasure, and then we look at the coins after that.
Yeah.
And go by value? Okay.
Yeah. Highest value first, and then fit as much as we can in for the next.
Right.
That sounds good.
And is somebody actually taking the 15 books?
Yes.
Carrying that yourself.
Oh shit!
They're just small books.
I have my interests.
Okay, so
The other reason I mentioned coin is just because people might be able to give things of value easier than trying to translate another thing of value into what they want, whereas coins, everybody can.
50 coins to a pound.
50. Oh.
Yes, let's just take what we can and go.
Yep.
I'm
Right.
more than willing to help command. And she's still thinking of a name.
All right. Well, Jess, you can, I guess, decide how much of electrum and silver will fit in 2 chests.
Yep. Sounds good.
And just tell
2
us.
boxes of coins at 50 coins.
Maybe Syria. Syria and Samaya.
Syria? Yeah.
Syria? She's like trying to I'm trying to think of an ethnically correct name for Cora, and I also with a vibe. Because Samaya, okay, yeah, I think Syria is a good name.
I've got a Syria that's a coworker of mine.
How about Bubba?
Bubba.
I was gonna say you're
about Bob?
way nicer about naming things.
Bob.
My brain was like, this is George.
Yeah.
Right?
Rocky.
Better than Brutus. When I
Okay, so you guys have the chariot out, and Surya is got the holding the handles. You've got 2 boxes of coins with the high value items in the bottom, and the coins scattered until they reach the point where you can't carry them anymore, and you're ready to go. And you depart the Ember Temple.
I'm gonna watch. There's like a trip pratfall as soon as we get out of the temple and we lose everything. Just falls off
Yeah.
a cliff.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Cora has a limited amount of stuff that she's able to carry that's not in there. I'm willing to bet we're gonna run into something that will just like yeet something off of a cliff.
Right?
Yeah, the whole cart goes.
Another rock.
The whole cart. Another rock. Yep. It's the husband coming back. You killed my
Yeah.
wife.
Casimir is so the only thing you'd have to worry about like that around here would be Sangzor.
The what?
Sangzor, the goat.
There's
What?
a named goat. A named
Yes.
goat.
I thought you were talking about a dragon. Okay, a goat.
Why is there a goat so infamous? It has a name.
It's knocked people off these hills before.
Really? It comes after people and tries to knock them off the hill?
Yes.
Oh.
Hill, mountain,
How big
whatever.
is this goat? A regular goat
Oh,
size?
I haven't seen it myself, but people say it's very large.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
here's what we're gonna do.
Follow the road. Snow road.
We got two chests, right? Everything
Yes,
is in
there's
these 2
2
chests.
boxes, 2 crates, basically.
Okay, 2 crates. Everything is in these 2 crates that is in the chariot, right?
Chariot.
Yep. I've never heard of him attacking vehicles or large things, only people.
Okay.
But I've never really heard of people traveling with something like this up in the mountains.
I just feel like because Jesse is mentioning it specifically, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, but it also
I'm not
might
gonna
just be
metagame.
Casimir
funny.
mentioning it,
Yeah.
not me. But
He also, to be fair, might just have wanted to say it because it was very funny.
So
that was very funny, and I'm still laughing.
when we get
Yeah,
out,
there's a fucking goat with a name that just yeets people off of mountains. Like, what the fuck?
that's so goat.
Like, so goated of him.
When we exit the Amber Temple, I want to just transform into the giant eagle and just see if in my claws, because I'm quite big, if I can lift both of the crates with and fly.
Oh, unlikely.
And then if I can't do both, if I can even do one.
I'd say no.
Not even
in
one?
the absence of no, they're like it's a big box full of metal.
But I was able to carry 3 people before.
Yeah, a big box full of metal weighs more than 3 people.
And it's less awkward to carry, I suppose. Well, I guess a box is not that
bad. Can warlocks
Arguably,
downcast
Ramses
spell?
is a big box of metal.
Actually, yeah, that
Come
would
on
be
now.
hard
He's
to
a-
carry.
He's
for...
he's
I was
a
an eagle.
person wrapped in tinfoil.
Exactly.
A
He also,
thin
yes,
layer of
you are
metal on
correct.
the
He was.
outside.
You are correct too. He was the other eagle. So
I was the other eagle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just stay in that form and just sort of fly up about 60 feet from the ground and just keep an eye out for goat and other threats.
Okay, roll perception for goat. Perception versus
roll
goat.
perception for goat.
Perception v goat. Okay.
Yep.
It's your perception versus the goats.
This would be the giant eagle's perception, I guess, right?
This will be your go-to roll.
Okay, and that would be what? Why is it? Go get that thing. Why are you not getting it? Find this thing, please, Google. Just show me the history. Yes, I know I asked for it before. Thank you. What the hell? Alright, hang on a sec. Chuck it in there. Okay, there we go. Giant eagle. Its perception is worse than mine, but it has advantage at least on keen sight, so.
This will be a sight.
Yeah. So I guess I roll that. So 16.
16. You see no goats within 60 feet of the group.
Okay, I will keep that up as we go.
Okay. Off you go down the trail.
Off you go.
Off we go.
And
real annoying about this goat, huh?
You're quite cautious for like a mile, and then you get to the T intersection where the road that you're coming down the hill from the temple,
like following
meets
the red line.
The other road. Yeah, following the red line, and yeah, it's like you're starting to feel okay about things going though, and you're headed north.
Well, goat-wise, Fallon's always on edge.
Right.
Because Strahd can be fucking anywhere.
Did you mention me? Yeah.
Hello, it's me again.
Me again, Margaret.
Yeah.
As you get close to this bridge here, and the bridge in front of you has these it's a bridge, but it's also got this arched gateway on both sides of the bridge and a gatehouse on the other side that you can see is this little round thing right there.
Oh, we haven't been this way before?
There are structures there. On top of the arch things are two mounted knights on horseback, two mounted knights on horseback with lances pointed at each other.
Huh.
One of the statues atop the eastmost arch, the one you're approaching, has crumbled, leaving only the hindquarters of the horse intact. The mountain pass, and the bridge continue on the other side.
How far of a distance is it from the bridge to the water?
So this is part way up a mountain. It's not as high as the other one, but it is like 500 feet.
Ooh.
We're definitely gonna have to do something.
Or exactly one round in plummet.
I'm just gonna preemptively cast fly.
Did we how long has this been? Am I still within my 4 hours of wild shape?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to land at the front of the bridge and sort of like gesture my head towards my back and then turn around to see if anyone gets on. What's safer, a giant eagle or bridge?
I'm gonna have a flying Syria very soon.
Alan will get on to Shabaka just because she'd rather it be her than anyone else.
Anyone else?
Nope, I'm staying with Syria.
Okay.
Also, because last time he became a shadow wolf, Fallon just stabbed him. So.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
go
we're
straight
definitely
up.
going. It's on.
Not necessarily. We'll see. But it's nice and mapped so you can comprehend it. You guys are at the north side of this map.
It's black.
It's black.
It
It's
is.
fully
Let
black.
me give me one moment. There's visibility to worry about. Okay,
Just like our tender little hearts are just as black.
Well, this
How
thing
dare
has
you? Mine
blind
isn't. I
sight.
have a big heart.
Exactly.
It has blind sight? What the fuck? This thing's dope.
It blind sight up to 10 feet, so not very far. But it's enough that if there's
That's-
someone invisible near me.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So this bridge is a little decrepit
We're
too,
coming from the north?
Yeah.
The north or the south?
North.
North.
Okay.
We're coming from the north. Yes. North or the south? North. We really all have to hear information like 4 times before we
That's
process
true.
it.
At least.
Sorry, to the east? No, north.
Right?
And I should point out here that actually I'll reveal the compass rose because the compass rose is not north to the top. The north is to the on this map, which is why you guys are approaching from the east, which is the top of this map.
That actually is very helpful.
East is the top of the map. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're coming from the top of the map.
Yeah, from the northeast.
Okay, I get it now. We're coming from the top of the map and going to the bottom of the map.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and I suppose I can also show you this, which is
Certain death.
To the right there, we have like what the top of that tower looks like.
Oh, that was on our
top
side.
Of the arch.
Hey, this looks so
That was on your
suspiciously trap-like.
Oh, so this is like this is the hill that we're on, and then at the bottom there's this statue thing on top of an archway.
We get rammed by a goat.
So
Yeah,
you're coming down a road that's on the side of a steep hill / mountain.
Okay, yeah.
And before you is a bridge with an arch on it. So the thing that I just revealed is on top of.
Oh, that's up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's above us.
Yeah.
If we go.
And so the bridge, you can see like when you get to the bridge, the hill in front of you just falls off down to a river, much like the other bridge, only half as high.
Okay, so I want to go fly up onto this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And land on it with, I guess, only Fallon on my back.
No, I was with you too.
Okay, the two of them up there, and we're just gonna like look around, see if there's anything weird up there.
Okay.
Yeah, us.
Reveal, but it seems clear.
Okay. And then, is there another similar archway on the other side?
There is. Yep. The horses and the knights on that one are intact.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
You can barely make it out through the snow from here, though.
I'll fly across to that
one.
one.
Far away.
And we'll check that one out.
Okay. Flying over the stone bridge, you see that the low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple places, but the bridge appears intact. There is a black cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse that guards the middle of the bridge.
Once again, statue.
It's the flight speed of an unladen swallow.
This one is not a statue. There is a cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse in the middle of the bridge, moving.
Like a Bucephalus charcoal-colored horse?
Maybe.
Nothing beats the Black Knight.
Thankful for headphone mute.
So, is it? I can't think of what kind of horse that thing was. A hell horse nightmare.
Yep.
Delightful. Can we just go around him?
Like Strahd steed, then?
Roll perception.
So okay, all of us.
Yeah. Those actually no, just the ones that are on Shabaka first.
Oh, okay, not me then.
17 for me.
Hold on.
25.
Nice.
25. That's a sweet roll. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like 24. You guys both see this. It looks like his horse, but there's something off about it.
The fact that it's not Strahd on the horse.
It's actually a goat.
It's not a goat.
It's not a
25
goat.
perception lets you know it's not a goat. It is a horse.
That's I think 24 perception lets you know that too.
Oh, yep, you're right. Actually, so does 17.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty
Sounds
clearly
accurate.
not a 4-foot animal.
but it does not seem to be a normal horse either, right?
That's right.
Okay. And do we know nightmares? So
You've
Well, we've
seen one,
seen
and they
his
had
stupid horse.
flaming eyes and stuff like that, and you can't make out that type of thing from here. It's got. I mean, I don't know. Hard to say.
But this one actually looks more like a normal horse than.
But there's something about it too that kind of looks like maybe it has that, but
It's not the same one.
it's you can't make it out clearly without getting real close.
So if I so we see this, I start to fly over towards the other side. Do you guys try to stop me or like redirect me?
No.
Okay. Then I fly over to
No.
this side and land on the intact statue and look back and see if that guy did anything.
He watched you fly overhead, but otherwise did nothing. What are the rest of you doing with on the east side of the bridge?
I don't know my lefts and rights. East.
Top of the map.
Aha.
At the top of the
It
map.
means the people who aren't on Shabaka.
So, Cora is riding, of course, with Syria. She's not leaving, but she did cast Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Preemptively because she's just a little bit traumatized.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was a rider. She just went, I don't want to fall off this bridge. So, those that are traveling with us, we have Irina, we have Ramses, we have Brain Cells, the K name.
Casimir.
So I can cast Fly on 3 creatures. Ramses can fly by himself. The other 2 cannot.
Can you cast it on your
Yeah.
I sure can.
Shield Guardian and then
I
have
can.
him just carry us?
Yeah.
I think the chariot.
He's
would
already
be...
carrying all of our shit, isn't he?
Yeah.
How would that
Too bad
work?
we have all this shit.
He would have a hard. He would not be able to carry a chariot while flying.
That's what I would figure.
But it's only stuff too.
Yeah.
It's only stuff.
Honestly, Cora will have him let go for now, and we're going to see what the situation is, and then come back to it.
Okay, we're
if
gonna
it's
fly us
if it's available
all to the other side, and then he could go back and pick it up. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the person in the middle of this bridge, does it kind of look like a none shall pass kind of moment, or look like they're waiting for us?
It looks like they're waiting. Pretty chill. They don't have like a staff out or anything like that. They're sitting on a horse. You know, hands.
just
They
fly
don't
past.
have a weapon out. They're not like hands
They're
up,
just-
ready to cast or anything like that. You can't even make out clearly who they are. It's a hooded rider.
Well,
If
from
Shabaka's landed,
Yep.
then Fallon will have hopped down
Okay, I think we're gonna put
onto the
people on this map.
place just to be ready.
I'm just looking at this, it's only like 50 feet from the statues to this person, right? We could hail him from this distance.
Are these 10-foot squares?
They are 10-foot squares.
Oh, so 100 feet then.
And let's see. I'm gonna put you guys. I gotta put you up there. Oh, you're big.
It's my boy.
Just name him Smedley.
No.
So are you you're getting off there, Fallon?
Yeah.
How high is this archway?
You're currently on up on top of the towers.
Yeah, how high are they?
Up on top of the arch.
Yeah.
So you'll have to climb down or have Shabaka fly you down from the arch.
How tall are they?
That's a great question.
I'm gonna make a rough guess, say 50 feet.
No, it's less than that. It's
10,
like 30.
10 feet.
Yeah.
30. Okay, that's not too bad.
Does the horse appear to be an intelligent creature?
Looks very much like a horse from where you are.
But like
honestly,
we got
like
the
a horse.
impression from the nightmare that it was.
You did.
Yeah. Does this thing seem to be about as smart as a nightmare, or is it hard to tell just by looking at it?
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you
What is the
assess that?
Fallon will get.
light speed of an unladen swallow?
What's your
Fallon
favorite
will
color?
get
It
Chewbacca
says
drop
African
her
or European.
down.
Sorry, was that Zoe?
Fallon will get Chewbacca
Fallon?
to kind of drop her down into the onto the bridge.
Okay, she
Okay.
nudges me and I fly down to the ground floor.
Yeah. He can go back up if he wants, but Fallon wants to be ready for anything.
Oh shit. I'll. Crap. Really? Fine. I'll be
Well,
there too.
Cora's just gonna gingerly move forward. She's actually gonna keep this fly spell on the lay low. It's gonna be a backup plan. We're just gonna move forward like it's normal. That's what her plan was.
Did Sasha want to be
riding? Still riding?
Yeah, still,
Sasha can be
still riding
up there
area.
if you want.
Did you want to be up there still?
So where's our rider? Can you put that person on the map?
I've actually been trying, but let's see.
Fallon just isn't really a distance girly, so.
Is he standing right beside this cracked wall here?
Pretty much, yep.
So at least he can hold his weight with a horse.
Life is amazing.
I'm just gonna pick a random thing here because I can't.
Make it Bucephalus. Do it. You won't.
I'm gonna drop a knight.
Now
Not
that
make it large because it's a horse.
now that the guy
It's
is
a night horse.
now that the
That's a big dude.
the what do you call it? A shield guardian is flying. Can he hover
not
while pulling the
flying.
cart?
No, he's
not.
not. He's not.
No.
I thought
Cora
you cast
has
spell on it. Fly on
I've cast the spell, but
Yeah.
it's only a just in case. I don't want them to know that's what she
No,
cast.
but
Because I can't fly and carry the stuff.
What I meant was if he just hovers at like a foot off the ground, he can still like walk, but not give weight to the bridge.
For what purpose? You think the
So
bridge
that
is
it
gonna
doesn't collapse under his weight because he probably weighs a lot.
I don't think the bridge is going to collapse.
It would be funny if it did, but it wouldn't be
No.
funny if it did.
I totally think
It
that's
would
what's going to happen.
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna move forward. I wouldn't have thought of that,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna move
Okay,
forward.
yeah, and I can't tell you anyway.
The rider watches you approach. Oops, hold on.
And does it look like my dearest vampire Count Strahd?
It has some similarities, and it has some similarities to Bucephalus. When you
If
get
they're,
to here, though.
hold on. If they're approaching from that side, Fallon will also get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sasha, Shavaka, what are you guys doing while this tense situation evolves?
Watch, I'll hail the rider.
Oh, I'm probably bigger
Okay.
than this, so.
From how many feet away?
from 30 feet away.
So the
Cora
rider
and
doesn't
Fallon will be
react
there
to
first.
anyone's hails. And as you approach, do you continue to get closer than you are from the
Yes,
east side? Okay.
I do.
You get to there, and it wisps away as a
Strahd!
smoky illusion.
Count Strahd,
Um,
no!
Yes, it was not. It is an ethereal thing that just disappears.
Fallon
Then
is
we just
immediately
continue.
scowling. It's like,
Oh,
"God,
odd.
motherfucker."
Who doesn't have fly on them?
Ramses.
Actually, I
Fallon.
wouldn't know that, so never mind.
Well, technically
going.
Ramses and Cora. Cora is sitting on top of her statue.
Well, there's one other person who doesn't have it because there's Irina
It's
as well.
Irina, the statue. I have a 5th level spell
Casner.
now. So it's 3 people.
Oh, and not including yourself? 3 more people?
Not including
He
myself.
does not have.
I did it to the
okay.
statue,
He's
not
not.
myself.
Okay.
Got to put
Great,
everything on
Her
there.
shield guy.
I don't like seeing
Okay.
14 HP on
Yeah.
Irina.
No, I
Old school.
don't either. It's so stressful.
You guys like almost lost sight of each other in the snow as well when you were on different sides of the bridge. It was very
it's
tense.
still snowing here?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Cora, who doesn't know who these people are on the other side of the bridge. Hail!
All right, that was
Okay.
fun. Let's keep going.
So while they come across, I'm just holding an
Sasha starts
action
walking this
to
way.
fly in and try to catch anyone who falls.
Was there
Okay.
anything in these spaces?
In those spaces.
Yeah.
In the ones in the north side of the east side, no, there is not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
In the other side, there are clearly guard posts, one on each side of the bridge. These 10-foot wide chambers provide some protection against the howling wind, but no, also empty.
Okay.
And so how do you proceed from here?
Just keep going forward.
Yeah, and
Sasha starts walking.
I'm preparing to fly
Just-
and save anybody that needs saving.
Go back for the cart, come back and grab and keep going across the bridge.
Fallon and Sasha, what are you guys up to?
Chilling.
Sasha starts slowly walking. He's making sure he's not gonna just bomb off before everyone has a chance to keep going, but he's gonna start
Right.
slowly walking up the path and kind of observing ahead.
Okay.
Pause for effect.
Pausing. Pausing.
Perfect.
Avalanche,
Goat!
stop.
I have
Charges in at top speed towards you from this side.
We
All
just
right,
hear
and I
Sasha
knew
just
it.
screaming.
It
I-
speaks at you, and it
Yes.
says, "Hey, get the fuck
It's-
off my mountain!" And it
What?
And I
rolls an
point
attack.
to the cliff and tell him jump. Command word.
the one guy who can't fly. Oh no, there's 2 of you. But that's funny.
sorry. The goat
Ah,
speaking.
terrible roll.
He has to make a
Oh.
wisdom save. DC 15.
Okay.
It's a command spell. I tell him to
that's
jump.
initiative. I think that's initiative, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna
this
do
is the
initiative?
surprise
All right.
round. Yeah. So
Oh, drat.
it
Okay.
charges you
It is what it is.
out of the snow.
No.
As a surprise, and so it gets this
Sure.
attack first, which it misses,
Yeah.
and then we do initiative.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna
This
go first.
coat is gonna become splatter paint unless it has friends.
Want to kill
I-
the goat.
Point to
And
the cliff and
interestingly-
tell him jump.
He talks.
Sangzor
Hey.
means bloodhorn.
It's talking goat, man. You gotta talk to him. I don't even need to speak
Well,
with animals.
his name means Bloodhorn, so I doubt he'll be open to much conversation. But
I mean, I'm gonna try.
He gets a terrible initiative roll.
Do I have to roll initiative for the shield guardian? Oh my god.
24.
I think I do. I think I do.
Oh,
I
not
can
running.
if you
Show up.
if you need it, but
No, I can
somebody's
do
gonna
it.
have to. Okay.
Just
I got a 23. How come it didn't show up? I'll try again. We click the
Wow,
do,
Cora got a nat 1.
and then click initiative again.
Oh, is it
The
not
shield guardian got
doing
an
initiative
18.
again?
Cora gets a nat 1. Blessed be.
Oh, that sucks. That
Well, I think
just
he can
sucked.
correct it, right? Now that you're on
Yeah.
the sheet, he can correct it.
Yeah, I know, but that's my luck though. Just
Hmm.
saying. I need the opportunity to whine.
My dang rolls aren't rolling into the thing.
Mine haven't been for a
Ah.
little bit. I just accepted it. Oh, I meant joining the thingy bobby.
the turn order.
7.
Yeah. I've just accepted my losses.
Mine's
I-
lower than everybody else's, so we'll just leave it.
Oh,
at
aren't we just doing
Oh,
team
fuck.
initiative anyway?
Well, I got
gonna
a
end
nat
that
1.
way, but somebody's gonna win. But it's
Well,
probably
Chewbacca
at
got
this
a nat
point gonna
20.
be Chewbacca. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we balance out, buddy.
So you guys go, and Chewbacca can go first.
Law of
Or actually,
averages.
Chewbacca gets advantage. Doesn't have to go first.
So Goat just tried to attack Sasha and didn't succeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right.
if he had made contact with his horns, Sasha would have gone flying from where he is. He has a knockback attack, but he
Does
missed.
this count as it has taken an action this round?
This combat, yes.
No, it was a surprise round.
Or
Oh,
like this combat. So I can't use my sneak attack thing then. Okay.
Yep.
So I will just fly over there. Can I like pick him up?
The goat.
Yeah, how big is
He's
he?
large. Can you pick up another large creature?
I don't think so, no.
I'm gonna just use. How about I just use the command word jump, and I point to the cliff.
Right?
You can just jump
I
straight
don't
up.
know
Bud.
if you can point with command, or can
Well,
you?
Well,
yeah,
I'll just fly
Not
over.
really.
it's a single word command.
Yeah, but it can jump on the spot.
How about okay?
and
How about
fulfill the
plummet
command.
then? Plummet.
You can't make it do
be
something
not
suicidal.
Something that kills itself. Yeah.
He's a goat.
He spoke to you out loud in English.
Yeah, it doesn't work anyway. That way. Okay, I'm gonna attack with the. I have multi-attack, so I can do a beak and a talon.
You can order him to dance.
Right.
So I'll do
You
beak.
can do that.
10
And
probably
then we can
doesn't hit.
leave.
No.
Okay, talon. This is the good one. 17. That work?
17. Yes. Yep.
Okay, he takes 11. Not too bad. I claw him with a talon and say, "Hey, leave my friend alone. Why are you attacking us?"
The,
as
the
an
11
eagle.
points.
He probably doesn't
He's
speak eagle.
Yeah.
No, but he speaks English apparently.
You get the hell out of here too. He says.
He
Get
understands
off
me.
my lawn.
Oh no, he doesn't.
He just hears me go.
No, you can't.
Screech,
If you
screech."
can't speak English, he doesn't respond to you.
Yeah, I just screech at him.
Screech, screech, screech.
11
Basically,
points
it's just saying, "Get
does
off
some
my
damage
lawn."
to him though. He like. You're not thinking he's like super tough.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a goat.
He's a giant goat, but yeah, he's 9 foot tall goat.
Hey, you guys, come get this. Come get my goat.
This really gets my goat.
This gets my goat.
Oh my god.
Man, Sasha's so lucky.
Yes, this is happening. Yes.
And who's next?
Sasha's gonna get over here, away from the cliff, between the goat and the cliff.
Yeah, go there. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to order the goat to grovel.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, 15.
Wisdom. He makes
Maybe.
it 17.
Damn it. I grovel to no one. No man.
You're
Yeah.
trying to embarrass a goat.
Yes,
Embarrassing.
I am trying and failing.
Now you
Yes.
grovel or I knock you off my hill.
A little known fact: goats are very hard to embarrass.
Yeah.
Believe that actually.
That's
Just,
why it's good to
based
have
on
a
everything
druid in
about
the group.
goats.
Yeah.
Insights like that. Okay. Who's next?
Well, the iron or the shield guardian could move 30 feet, getting us all off this bridge, and then we could go from
I'm
there.
gonna layer you on top of Fallon. Yep. I'm just gonna move you guys all to the side for a moment so that Fallon's not buried. And then yeah, so the shield guardian moves
Fallon
up
can
to there.
go.
Go ahead.
Let's get her out of the way. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna
actually-
attack a goat, I guess.
Actually, I should have. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move you guys back because only Korra can tell the shield guardian to move.
And I got a nat freaking 1.
Well, he has his own initiative though, doesn't he?
He hasn't
still
been
have to
given any
command it.
combat orders though.
Oh,
The last command was for it to just like kind of move
Slowly
stuff.
move up to the rider and advance past it. Yeah, but Fallon, you may continue your turn there.
Cool. I'm gonna hit him with my fucking lightsaber, I guess. Oh well. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Oh, everybody has aid. Remember that.
We do?
Yep, always. Constantly. It's the only thing I use my second level spell slots for. Anyway, Hunter's Mark. And then I'm gonna fucking attack this goat, I guess. Woof. Oh, thank God.
Definitely a hit.
28.
Yes. 28.
That's insane. Plus 10.
I do love that my nat 1 was still an 11. All right, let's go. All right, 11. He's been hurt, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
He has.
So it's 7 plus sneak attack, 11. So it's 29, I think.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
plus,
29, yeah.
Hold on.
What's the extra damage? Oh, against undead.
33.
33.
Yeah.
No.
He's reached a bloodied condition.
Oh.
Does he look like he wants to run away?
Hard to tell. He's been so ornery so far. His pride might not let him want to run away.
All right, then I'll hit him again.
Jeez. This goat is going down.
22 to hit.
Yep.
This is gonna do less damage, but that's still.
Oh yeah, because you can't take sneak attack again.
Or Colossus Slayer.
Oh right.
I'll use one of the D6 though from sneak attack. Ooh, that's a 6. Sweet. That's still 17 damage.
17. Whoops. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Okay.
Insensitive question, but does anyone have any curry?
Oh man.
No.
All right. So did that take him down? No.
Not yet. Nope. But he's in kind of rough shape.
What?
No, I can't. I used my.
Oh yeah, you cast the spell.
Bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Well, I'll just
move
my guy forward in my turn.
Okay. Are you just advancing?
Yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't take an action to command it.
No, talking is probably I think it's a free action.
For its turn, I'm just gonna have it move 30 feet up. I don't want it to dash because I don't want to risk bucking anyone off the chariot or me. And then I'm just gonna blast the goat from the shoulder. I'm serious.
Yeah, sounds good.
Why not?
Walking turret. Go for it.
17 hit.
Yep.
Poor goat.
Okay.
Only needed a 14.
Yeah.
This goat picked the wrong
10.
fucking brute.
That's 10 damage.
Ooh, that takes it down. Goat falls onto the ground at your feet. Shabaka and Fallon and Sasha's feet.
Does he say any
I
last
guess
words?
there's no more goat in the hills.
No, but it's got like, you know the picture of the goat with its tongue hanging out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's laying there.
Goat simulator.
Does anyone have what's a huge handy spice sack?
Yeah, Casimir's like, that's slightly underwhelming actually. I mentioned he'd be bigger.
He is large, right?
Goat,
he is a full.
This is pretty big.
Bigger than a normal goat, right?
Most goats
This
aren't
would be able
he-
to feed lots of people.
Did he have like glowing eyes
Yes.
or anything like supernatural about him?
Not apparently, no.
No, he
You
was
know
just
what?
a really big goat. And for
Sasha
some reason could
carefully
speak.
Sasha carefully goes over to the close to the edge, but enough to look over the edge. And he looks for bodies down there to see if anybody's been bucked off.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see how successful this bastard's been.
Interesting. Not a lot of people come up this way.
Yeah.
I'll do a flyby. We'll just fly down there
Yeah.
and take a look.
Yeah, you can't see anything at this time. Yeah.
Probably all buried in snow.
Even by flying down close to it, I don't see anything down there.
You can't see anybody's.
Can't say that he was very good at his job.
There are
know.
ledges on the way down too. Like it's not like an easy. It's not like this isn't a cliff. It's more of
Okay.
a very, very, very steep hill.
So they
It's
might have
rough.
Oh,
rolled
so he
down.
wasn't deadly so much as just like really annoying.
It would have hurt.
Yeah.
He could
You
tumble
could
down
fall a
500
long way
feet.
before you land on a ledge. But you wouldn't fall. You probably wouldn't fall all the way.
But it's gonna hurt when you hit that ledge.
It would. Yep. Every the little triangle height indicators on the map is every row of those is 100 feet.
Damn. Yeah,
Which
Every
is
row is
10d6
100?
per row. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think we might want to bring. It's gruesome, but I think we should bring the corpse with us.
Sure. I guess you're hungry, huh?
Not me as so much. It might be helpful for those lesser. We don't have those. Well,
Well,
I mean,
you can leave him here to freeze. We could dress him out, leave him here to freeze, and take the meat back with us when we return.
we're returning.
I don't know if
I don't know.
talking goat is gonna be a good thing to eat.
They don't have to know talk.
A goat is a goat.
I take a look at it with my I guess has my spell worn off, or am I still?
Which one?
Am I wild shape?
No, you're still.
I'm still screeching then. I take a look at it and see if I can assess with knowledge nature if I know anything about if it's a natural creature or not.
It is. What a great question.
Probably some old bastard man got polymorphed into a goat. He was an asshole.
It would have been changed
Well, that's
back if he
true.
died.
The goat did speak. I do feel a bit weird about that.
Oh, yes, extremely.
Yeah, we don't want to get back into a dream cake situation.
Yeah. It does not count as.
It's such a strong word, Shabaka.
It doesn't count as a beast for wild shape or anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's concerning.
Then yeah, I'm gonna shake my head.
I'm gonna head back in the direction that his footprints.
Still think it's a waste to just leave. I still think people should be able to eat it.
And go
It's
look that way.
it's not doesn't count as a humanoid either, just for the record.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it did.
I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
If it's a person.
But he's
It's
got to have a
not,
lair.
Yeah. No indication.
Goat is goat. I don't know what to say.
He's got to have a
Sasha,
lair.
roll like survival for tracking.
Alrighty.
I want to fly.
We're really easy to sidetrack.
Fly
I've
around
gotta
and
say.
follow him.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
14.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been patrolling the mountains.
So there's like a well-worn path all over the damn place.
There's paths all over the place. They disappear into the snowfall pretty quickly. There's not a lair here on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever he's from, it's a long
Right.
way away.
It's like under a tree or something. All right.
Okay, I'll do a little circle around the area from the air just to make sure there's no other threats, and then we'll move on.
Nothing you can. So how far away are you circling?
Like about here, and then over to here, and then back.
Okay. Yep. The road continues on.
Well, folks, shall we continue? Or do you want to fly?
Yeah.
Let's get to here. I mean, you guys
We'll
have
just
fly now.
continue walking.
You could also scout.
Yes, Irina and Casimir, if you'd like to test the waters, see how flight feels.
Oh. Yeah, okay, he says. But he doesn't really leave the road. He
starts slapping his arms.
Ice down the road.
Where is he? There he is. Whoa! Whoa! He flies up.
It's the greatest American hero. He
Oh,
crashes into the ground.
This is awesome.
I mean, another old man reference.
And let's see. And you move up with the Shield Guardian?
Yes, I do.
Fallon, what are you up to?
I'm walking.
Okay. Cool. So you keep going along the hill, and as you do, you see ahead of you something. I'll show you a picture of what this looks like. Also on the map. But ahead of you, you see a gate on the road, and I've just revealed a picture of it that's kind of stuck on the side of the map there.
Okay.
But there is
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
a wall that goes from the cliff face upward and partially down the cliff face downward. So it's going to be basically it's hard to pass. But I will reveal that part of the map.
Oh, like it covers the whole.
Those
path,
are
so
some
we
fun
can't-
human bird things.
We have to go through the gate. Okay.
Anyone want to bet we're gonna get yeeted somehow?
Well, the goat tried.
Well, I'm looking at specifically the weird bird thingamabobbies, and they're sparking something in my brain that I cannot place.
Gargoyle.
They look like something I've seen before. Now,
Oh,
Cora would have no clue.
Gargoyles.
And I
know it.
don't
They
know
look
a lot
like
about that
Brock's.
either. What's a
Vrock.
that sounds
It's a
familiar.
demon.
The thing that attacked us.
What did?
They're a type of
The
demon.
Vrock. That's what attacked us. The big bird.
No, not
Vrock?
rock. I was saying Vrock with a V. Vrock.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's like a
not
type of
Vrock.
demon.
Yeah.
Like-
Let
I'm
me
thinking
just
gargoyles.
pull up my other demon spell, and we can have them fight each other.
What is?
Not that
is
I took that
this?
spell.
Is this here? This tower?
That is the tower in the picture. Yeah. So the picture is if you're on the other side of the wall.
Oh,
the,
okay.
The tower
I was
that you
wondering
see
why
in
it
front
looked
of
like
you
it
is
was.
close to you. Well, and before the wall.
So we're on the
Also,
other side of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the wall, there's a gate in the middle of the arch, and that gate itself is a curtain of green fire. You can see that it's kind of tinted green there, but where the portcullis would be is a green fire.
That sounds like a dispel magic thing.
I want to just fly up over this tower and just see if there's anything on top of it. Are these actual like statues there, or are they guards?
You're gonna get yeeted.
There is a tower thing. There's as you're looking down at it. Where are you flying here?
Right about there, up about like this high above the thing.
It's a 3-story tower, so you'll be like 30 feet in the air. There is the top of the tower has figures on the wall that are statues, knights with spears.
Okay.
And there's a trap door in the middle of the top.
Okay.
And let's see, 10-foot tall gold-plated statues stand atop the battlements facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance, not spear. The cold wind stirs the snow, under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail. And there's a wooden trap door on the top of it.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back and land next to Sasha and motion to get on.
Okay, I climb on.
I'll go back over to Fallon, who just saw Sasha get on. So. Now I look at the others. Anyone else? Oh yeah, you guys can fly. So.
You
know, who else is getting on?
I think everybody else has fly, right? Ramses would have to use his ability, so he could get on if he wants to.
You there, Ramses?
I don't think there's a purpose to flying at this moment, except for fun.
Not really.
Well, you bypass the gate.
We can't fly with the stuff.
No, but I'm gonna go on top of the tower.
Yeah, you bypass the gate.
Was you're muted, by the way, just in case.
How's that?
That's better.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, I had to switch headsets.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm next to the shield guardian, which can fly. So if we need to take flight, then I will.
You know what? I just remembered real quick. Sorry, before I forget again. Hey, we should probably go pick Seth up at some point before they kill him.
Well, yeah,
it's been about 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Oh, feels like it should have been longer than that. Anyway, I just remembered that, and I was like, you know what? I'll say it before I forget again.
Were they going to kill him?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a timeline.
That's what they said. They were like, if
I
you
totally
guys don't
forgot
come
about
and get
that.
this motherfucker back, we will kill him.
Let's
And
put
we were
that
like,
on the list
okay.
of quests then.
It was we will take care of him.
Yeah.
It was
maybe not the
implied.
best way.
So are you gonna get on now? I'm motioning for someone else to get on.
Why are we flying? I'm confused.
I'm gonna go up on here.
Why?
Because there's a trap door up there, and if we go in from the top, it might be better than going in from the bottom.
Are we going in?
I want to fly up here.
It doesn't answer the question, but okay, bud.
Not explain anything.
When I can't really answer any questions, so when these two get on and Ramses waves me off, then I go take those two up here.
So Sasha and who else was on?
Fallon, I
Fallon,
guess.
yeah.
Although she has no fucking idea why we're going up here.
Is there a door at the bottom?
There is.
There's
on the that side, that right where the ping was.
But why are we going in this?
I'll land on the top of this with them on the back and just look back at the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll never have your questions answered, Fallon.
It's never gonna happen. Never know.
You get up there, and 6 of the statues that are on the roof that are intact move their lances towards you in a threatening way.
Oh, before I land?
Alan immediately looks at Chewbacca
as you land.
Really?
Okay. So they're actually, the statues are moving, like not just like turning, they're actually animating.
They're not rotating on the spot. No, they've moved as if they had arms and legs.
Okay, so they're
animated.
Coming alive. Okay, I will. Do you guys want to say anything to them? Otherwise, I'll back off.
It's a statue. I don't know what.
Okay, I just jump back. I fly back off and.
Hello.
Okay.
Rejoin the group.
Fallon sees Chewbacca. Oh, okay, we're still on your back. I thought for some reason I thought we'd gone off, and then you were just like, bye.
Drop them off to fight those things.
Enjoy the statues. I'm out.
Yeah, I just fly back. Are you guys moving forward at all?
Yeah, that entire time you were doing that, we were moving forward. So it's not like we're gonna pause just because you flew off with Fallon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
and Sasha, but less important.
Yeah, Cora has her priorities.
Wee.
Right?
Whee!
Good.
So what's?
She's probably with you.
I guess we can't ask.
What is that flame of? It's just on fire.
Yep,
It
it's
is.
a green fire.
Casimir, do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know that.
Surya, could you take me closer?
Mm.
Does it actually make any
Right.
Please,
like
that'd be so
acknowledgments
funny.
of
Just
their?
goes.
Mm-hmm. It grunts its assent and moves you forward.
I thought I.
It's still moving forward here, by the way.
Stop.
It's only like 10 feet away, but it hasn't stopped walking. It's still obeying your orders. What are you telling it?
She's going to bid it to stop around 20 feet from the flame.
Okay, so that's back a little bit.
Yeah, well, this is. I don't actually know what the map is at, so.
10-foot squares.
Yep.
So there's this thing here, which is what she's kind of curious about. First.
The board and to the
yeah,
to the guard tower.
So just to get we're actually on the opposite side of this, right? Compared to the picture.
So you're on the back side of the wall in the picture. That's right.
Yeah. So this tower is this tower.
Yeah.
But it's as if we were looking from here.
Yeah. Understood. Understood.
Okay.
So this...
Well, she's just going to take her hand and point a finger at the flame and cast a spell magic.
Okay, you're gonna need to make a roll.
It's not entirely this level.
So it just gives me a DC actually. So the DC there's a dispel magic. To dispel it has a DC of 16.
Oh, so then it's probably a 6
and it's not specifically a spell. It's a different thing. So yeah, you got to make the DC 16 roll.
Well, let's see if that happens. Nope.
So it does not suppress.
Yeah. Whatever spell that is that has created this flame, it's a bit more powerful than I can do just off the cuff.
Can we just fly over it?
No,
not
we can't.
With all of this
cart.
stuff that Shabaka wanted.
Well, no, we could fly over, like we talked with the bridge. The giant could fly us over, put us down on the other side, fly back over, pick up the chariot, and fly back over.
I think we established he couldn't carry it properly with
people as well.
Yeah, it's too large.
Yeah,
it's too.
That's fair.
Yeah,
and I can't even carry one of the. I can't even carry one of the crates myself with my ability, so I doubt that.
Well, this thing's definitely stronger than you, but
Well, as a giant eagle.
Yeah, it's what's your giant eagle strength?
16. He's
it's
17, so it's. Oh, I thought he was okay.
18.
What AC is 17?
Yeah, it's probably about.
Yeah, so
800 or 900 pounds, anyways.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, it's just not viable.
Shabaka, your giant eagle only has has the same strength modifier as Fallon.
Although I think we established carrying things on its back was easier or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to load a crate of 500 gold pieces plus onto a back of an eagle, though.
We're not.
So that being that, let's figure out what the statues look like. They're gonna yeet you. Although I'm very with the feminist movement of all of these women with weapons.
Oh,
I would rather not get stabbed.
A thought. You know how much, say, 1,000 coins weighs, right? If you were to drop all those coins on one of those statues, how much damage it would do to that statue?
Not
with them
viable.
unable.
Then we have to pick it up.
How would
it's
we
not good.
Not
okay.
viable.
I'm taking.
How is it not valuable? Valuable.
Were you not listening?
We can't pick it up.
We've already said we can't pick it up and carry it across. So
I end my wild shape. And I'm gonna cast a spell on that thing myself.
Okay.
I'll guidance you if you're gonna do that.
Would that work on a spell roll?
Well, it's an Arcana check, so it's a guidance.
I think he said I'm doing a spell.
I
don't think it would be. It's on saving throws, isn't it? On guidance.
Yeah, this
No,
is this
guidance
is
is
sorry,
not
ability
saving
checks.
throws.
type thing. So you're gonna have your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting ability as your.
Oh,
As
if that's the case,
roll.
then I probably would have made it my
Oh, yeah?
spellcasting
Okay.
ability.
Yeah, it is your
Because I just
spellcasting
rolled
ability.
Arcana, because that's what you normally do with the spell magic.
No,
Is
you do spell attack now.
Okay,
With the spell DC
unsure of the answer
equals.
to this.
It says you use your spell casting ability.
Yeah, make an ability check.
Oh, it is an
using
ability
your
check. You're right.
spellcasting
You're right.
Yeah.
Ability check.
So
using
my
your
spellcasting ability would be Charisma. So it's a +4. It doesn't say I'm proficient in it, so it would be a +4. But that means I can guidance you.
Okay. Guidance works then.
I thought it would include your proficiency bonus because
it doesn't say I would be proficient.
No, your spellcasting modifier does not include your proficiency bonus. Your spell attack does.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
For most
So
spells,
it's
you do
+4.
the spell attack.
So either way, I cast guidance. Yeah.
Okay, so if I do this, does it? No, it doesn't do the thing. Okay. Spellcasting. I don't have a button for that though, so should I just? I'll just do D20.
Well,
plus.
just roll your wisdom, like your regular wisdom roll.
You just
That's
click
what it is.
click it. Yeah.
Or you mean? Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that's your spellcasting ability.
So
Yes.
Well, nope.
7 plus the.
That is not enough, buddy.
16, unless it's +9.
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough even with the extra roll. Extra D4, so nope.
The flame endures.
Can I just cast it again?
Touch it.
If you got another spell slot, you can just cast it again.
That's a better idea. You do your thing.
You're just like, can I just touch it? I want to touch it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's an illusion.
Okay, well you can touch it before I cast the spell magic again if you want to.
No,
I would
I said
recommend
yours. I said yours was a better idea.
Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so I'll just do wisdom check again.
Guidance again.
I made it this time. It's 19.
There you go. So yeah, the green flame vanishes.
Was it an illusion?
It was not.
Okay. So if I touched it, it would have hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this
Cool.
sorry, is this door open? I'm trying to click on it, but is this
So-
portcullis open?
Yeah, it was. Oh, behind the flames.
Yeah. Because now we have another problem.
Well, that can be solved.
By breaking things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good at that.
Yeah.
There is a portcullis there.
And it's down, right?
I have a
It's down
crowbar.
and blocking your way.
Okay.
I have a crowbar.
I have a shield guardian.
I was gonna say we also
Yeah.
have a
There you
shield
go.
guardian who's very strong.
Yeah, I guess tell him to open that and then
Well,
we can.
first of all, there's normally a gate. This is a gatehouse. So do you think there's just a lever in here that we can pull and just call it a day?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Let's.
Because this is on the other side of the gate, right?
I think we're running out of
Why
time,
would,
but.
why would they make it so easy to get inside the gate of a fortified
because
place by
It's
having the
not.
lever outside the gate?
Well, that's usually you're coming from the other side, I think is what they're trying to block. You're heading to the Amber Temple. They don't want you getting through.
Oh, okay.
And that's why there was probably a magical barrier on the other side because they don't want you to go either way now. Makes sense, actually.
Well,
Like, if this barrier
Which-
was still here and you went and pulled
Force
the
This
the
lever,
seems
force
like-
portcullis or go in the tower.
I think
Well,
go in the tower.
I just want to know what's in the tower. So that's like a little bit of a fritter thing. But, so.
all right.
Yeah, I
Tower,
guess go in the tower.
A cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea.
Oh, a sea.
Huh?
It's not literally an ocean. It's like
Oh.
all you see is
Oh.
like fog and snow out the windows.
Yeah,
Fog.
I was so concerned. I was thinking,
that's
like, we
what you
got
see.
spirited away.
Yep. But there's nothing in here that looks like a lever. There's a stairway up.
Does it go to another floor that looks like it would be not the top?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes up by stairs and does not appear to have a trap door above it.
Cue the Led Zeppelin.
Okay, so that's something we should discover probably next session. But yeah, I'd be going up that. We're gonna leave the cart out there.
I'm gonna
check it out. If there's no combat, let's go check it out.
The upper level of the tower is an icebox with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trap door. Mounted above the stone hearth is a direwolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
That's
so
sad.
This is where the trap door is.
We already saw that there was.
You did not see a lever on the roof.
Yeah, so how about we go press the wolf's head?
Press it?
Press it or try to like
it or manipulate
it to see if it'll.
Okay, you press the wolf's head. It does nothing.
It's funny.
Look at it carefully. Is there anything on or around the wolf's head? Like, are the eyes blue white diamonds that are worth 5,000 gold pieces each?
I'd stretch this out a bit in other circumstances, but no is the answer.
Drat.
Second there.
So we tried a bunch of different movements, trying to like slide it around or do other things, and
yeah,
I will look for
the wolf's head is a dead end lead,
hidden secret door,
and there are no secret doors, just the trap door in the ceiling.
Okay. No, there was nothing up there that was more interesting than just the guard statues.
You saw the moving statues and the trap door, and that's it.
Okay. So then we'll just have to force our way through.
Funny thing is, as you get within 10 feet of the portcullis, it opens on its own.
Oh.
Screeching with the sounds of metal on metal. The portcullis raises into the tower.
Nice.
Then I guess we just go
Sally
through.
forth.
And you continue on your way down the hill.
Oh my gosh.
That's a better ending point.
Yeah. And so if you had climbed over or flown over, then the rocks would have come. But no.
I specifically didn't fly over there because hey, they have wings. I'm not gonna go investigate those statues. Especially when the other ones started
downhill
moving.
From here.
Yeah, it's all. Yep, it's literally.
Yeah,
okay,
we
we'll call it there.
We sure wouldn't have wanted this episode to end on a cliffhanger.
And 1 minute early for those of us who are time sensitive tonight.
On time.
I have to go to
That's
sleep.
nice.
Never.
Perfect.
I'm just over here drawing, so I don't know so much.
So we had a long discussion about treasure and then a bunch of other like mundane tasks, and we fought an annoying goat who failed at his only one thing he does.
Okay, the goat was funny though.
He was funny.
The goat was extremely funny, but he was also annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Fuck that goat.
It's in the monster manual. Okay, well that's it for tonight's game. That was fun.
Heck yeah, it was.
And nobody died and got knocked off a bridge. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, someone died.
We're going to be very, very cautious about bridges.
You know what is funny? If it had have worked, that would have been the second character of yours that has been pushed off of something.
There's a D6 roll back in the chat if you look for it.
I saw that number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, what's he rolling?
And on my screen, the character list along the bottom goes me, which doesn't count. Ramses, Sasha, Fallon, Chewbacca, Cora.
Yeah,
So
true, mine
Sasha
too.
was in the second position.
So he was going to get it no matter what order we had come in there? Because he
was the one who was targeted,
Yeah.
and when he stood there, it was like I knew about the area he was going to attack from, and so yeah.
And he was the one standing exactly where he needed to, right in the middle of the.
Yep. Of course, it had to be Sasha.
Yep. But it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. Yeah. I wasn't like worried about mortality.
Right.
You weren't trying to kill us with a goat. I'm glad.
No.
Honestly, kind of embarrassing if that's how one of our PCs died in Curse of Strahd by goat.
Yeah, we had that.
Should have named him Stevie Ray, the greatest of all time.
Yeah, greatest of all time. It would have been funny if you like we had this dramatic character death of Filbert by Strahd pushing him off a bridge, and we couldn't save him. We all tried to save him, and we couldn't. And then Sasha gets pushed and rolls down a hill to his death from a stupid goat. And like
2 player fatalities: a master vampire and a goat. Yep.
Sometimes you get a master vampire, sometimes all you get is a goat.
But yeah, wouldn't have been that bad.
So yeah, thanks for watching, those who are still here. Yeah, catch us next week, and we will continue.
I'm gonna go. Have a great week, everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Later.
Later. See ya.
I drank the beast within. I drank him down so deep, he got so thin. And then the beast within, he learns to swim. And so I cannot win. Drink up, drink in, these things will come to pass. The trees have grown from seeds, they're planted in my feet. They crack my bones, my spine becomes a branch to bend, not break, so bend me back again, and then the life will come to pass. My dull face in the dark, I dared to heal, and I soon forgot to feel. The lights were on, but everything was gone. The beast, he screams, he begs upon his knees for me to run. I run into his arms, and I have come to pass. Just once it was enough to take the doubt and turn it into truth. The beast was free, so guilty I would be. This hands among the stars, each one will come to pass. The damage caused was great. My love has turned to hate. I beg for death, and sleep will never come. I curse the sun, the beast, and I. My life has come to pass. My dull face in the dark. My life has come to pass. I run into the dark. and little elves coming up from beneath my bed. They gather round the campfire, start singing the songs in my head, but with the wrong words. By the light of the fire, their faces all began to crumble, and they fall to their knees. They laugh at my expense. Bloodsuckers, I can crush you with my thumb. Bloodsuckers, I'm so sick of your tricks. How I wish the sun would come. I can make lyrics rhyme all the time. Don't soothe my spine. Just making a melody should be enough for me. You like watching me lose my mind.
And hope it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone. that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. And one day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone.
With the twilight mist through the cemetery ground, from dirt drenched in evil, appear without a sound. A dark sky lies ahead us on black wings of the night, forever to walk in darkness, never to see the light. The thunder in the distance is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns. We come to seek you out as the city goes to sleep. The hunger that burns so fiercely is calmed by the lives we reap. To the sound of the midnight chime, you'll see us return. Nothing's gonna stop us when the bloodlust starts to burn. The ice-cold wind that grips your heart is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns. The bat's wings is a sign you'll have to learn. The stars they fade as evil takes its turn. The vampire returns.